What's up, traders? So let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis of EURCAD. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity we have in this instrument. Now, EURCAD, what we see that this is intraday or 4 hour time frame, and we see a trading opportunity in this time frame. Now, before we discuss what it is, let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis to see the bigger picture. Then we'll come back to this time frame to see how we can trade EURCAD. Now, starting with the monthly time frame to see the bigger picture. Now, what you see that EURCAD over the long term is in a downtrend. So, how do you understand a trending direction in a market? It's only you can understand from the market structure. So, what is the market structure for a downtrending market? Is like that when the market creates series of lower high and lower low, that is what we can say that the market is in downtrend. Now let's analyze the EURCAD market structure on the monthly time frame to see a bigger picture. Now what you see starting from here, there has been an impulse to this zone, correction, and then another impulse, correction, another impulse, correction. Now we can expect EURCAD to create another impulse. If you separate this zone, this is a typical downtrending market structure, creating series of lower high and lower low, and every time the lower high is testing the previous lower low, previous support as a resistance, and then dropping. So with that all being said, EURCAD currently is in a downtrend. Now let's narrow down to recent time frame to see what kind of price action EURCAD has created. Now at this point you see that this is the monthly time frame, monthly candlestick pattern. Now after this monthly pin bar, we saw that back to back 2 months strongly drop. EURCAD dropped strongly. Now last month what we have seen a doji. Now in this doji what we see that EURCAD just bounced from this monthly level of support. So what we can expect after this kind of doji in this downtrending market, we can expect EURCAD come back to at least to this monthly level of support or even break down and create a new lower low. So all that being said, EURCAD bigger picture is bearish. Now let's go to the weekly time frame to see what kind of price action it has created. Now on the weekly, as you have seen that to create this monthly doji, we saw that EURCAD has created quite a few series of lower high on the weekly time frame. Now as a result, this current week we saw that there is a strong bearish momentum. As soon as the month weekly candle opened, we saw that there has been a strong move. Now currently what we can expect at least to come back to this weekly level of support, and which we can find a trading opportunity to the downside on the lower time frame. Now going to the daily time frame, now what kind of price action daily has created? You see the price basically went above. This is a fake move. As you see that this is a downtrending market, every time the price was creating a series of lower high with this daily uh, green long candle, what we have seen, it basically broke this resistance and then immediately drop back. This is a fake move that's happened all the time in the market. So if you draw this resistance here, you saw that there is a resistance on the daily, nice resistance, and the same level if we extend in the past acted as a support with this pin bar or doji support. Now tested as a resistance here, also resistance here, also resistance here, and we saw a fake move that crossed all this level and then came back below. So when you see this kind of fake move, is basically a sign of further drop. That means that EURCAD is now preparing for a further drop. Now on the daily, after that we saw that back to back couple of dodges and came back down. The last day with this green candle is basically the price has created a retracement of this move. Now we can expect that after this daily green narrow candle, the price went above to this around 50% of this week, and then we saw that EURCAD now creating another bearish pattern. So at this point we can target to this level of support for EURCAD to drop. Now let's go to the 4 hour time frame on intraday. Now in this 4 hour time frame, we saw that this is basically a textbook bearish price action pattern. There is a, you see there is a very nice bearish engulfer. This bearish engulfer basically crossed the previous almost 4 or 5 candles high, closed as a red bearish engulfer, followed by a little retracement, another bearish engulfer. So we see that series of bearish engulfer every time the price is breaking to the downside. Now at this point, what we see that EURCAD in the last couple of candles on the 4 hour time frame has created another double top formation with a lower high, and also in this double top we see that there are back to back another two bearish engulfer in this local level of resistance. So if you see that there with this red candle there is a resistance here, this support tested as a resistance, created double top formation with a right side lower than the left side, and then what we can expect EURCAD to give us a shorting opportunity from this zone at least to this level that we are targeting on the monthly time frame with a high risk to reward ratio. Now, if you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button, and also don't forget to leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. See you soon in my next analysis.